EC3 says 35-year-old star will be hot on the indies following unfortunate WWE exit. Exclusive. EC3 had a lot of positive things to say about one particular former WWE star who had to go through an unfortunate but inevitable exit after nearly a decade. The Ohio native believes that the 35-year-old star will be a major player wherever he goes. In the latest episode of The Wrestling Outlaws, former 24/7 champion EC3 was joined by former WWE writer Vince Russo and host Dr. Chris Featherstone. He was asked about the 35-year-old Cedric Alexander, who was recently released from the Stanford-based company after a 9-year stint, leaving a lot to be desired. EC3 called Alexander a good guy and recalled the magic of his 2016 Cruiserweight Classic run that led to him being signed by WWE. Good guy. Good hand. Good wrestler, you know? He had that really cool moment when he got signed. I think it was the Cruiserweight tournament. I'm writing my book, and one of the things is about timing in wrestling. One is the wrong place at the wrong time, the right place at the wrong time, and the wrong place at the right time, but the only thing that matters is when you're at the right place at the right time. While it was the right place and right time, EC3 described what happened after that as the horrible reality of the wrestling business. However, he believes that Cedric Alexander will be a hot name in wrestling after his 90-day non-compete clause is up. He continued, "Within that context, Cedric Alexander was at the right place at the right time. Unfortunately, wrestling is a horrible, awful business with no context or perceptions of history, or allows anybody to have any meaning whatsoever. So that's been forgotten, and he kind of meandered and floated around for a while. He'll be gone for 90 days, he'll come back, he'll be hot, and he'll tear up the indies, and probably get a job somewhere else. I'd love to see him." 614-655. EC3 described the disheartening backstage environment in WWE involving Vince McMahon. Being a WWE star in EC3's position wasn't an easy task. As we know, it didn't work out for him, as he hardly got a chance to show his abilities on the main roster. From the sound of things, the backstage environment hardly felt conducive to success. In a previous episode of the Legion of Raw, EC3 revealed how disheartening it was to see Vince McMahon in the gorilla position, paying no attention to the show. Your agent would be there, probably Michael Hayes would be sitting around. Bruce was there for him. Vince is either looking at his cell phone or not looking at the monitor. If you were about to go out there and you're just watching him, and you're seeing him on his phone, like how disheartening. From 2050 onwards, thankfully, the backstage environment in WWE seems to have drastically changed in the post-Vince McMahon era. Even when he briefly returned and sat at gorilla position at WrestleMania 39, his presence was reportedly felt.